Greetings, Guardians of Dominion. Zeus here with another electrifying video. Today, we'll be diving into a crucial topic for all of you preparing to face the new Asgard boss, Maestro. The right pet support can make a huge difference in this battle, and in this video, we're going to break down exactly which pets you should be using to maximize your chances of success. With Maestro's unique mechanics, like shifting between the material and astral worlds and his Harbinger's barrier, choosing the right pets can mean the difference between victory and defeat. So, let's explore which pets can help your team thrive, keep them alive, and deal the most damage possible. Let's dive in and ensure you're fully prepared to crush Maestro with the power of your pets. Before we dive into analyzing each pet and how they can impact the fight against Maestro, it's essential to consider the two soloists, Horn and Harp, that significantly affect the battle. The soloist Horn stuns nearby heroes, while the soloist Harp weakens your entire team. To effectively counter the stun effect from soloist Horn, healing is crucial, as it's the only reliable way to remove the stun. Similarly, to neutralize the weakening effect from soloist Harp, you'll need pets or heroes that apply control effects such as stuns, charms, or slows. By using pets that specialize in either healing or control effects, your team will be much better equipped to handle the unique challenges posed by the soloists and Maestro himself. Let's start with Fenris and his skill Thunderous Roar. This ability blinds enemies for 3 seconds while dealing physical damage. While Fenris's physical damage might not be particularly impactful against Maestro, especially during his astral phase, where physical damage is ineffective, the blinding effect from Thunderous Roar is a crucial asset in this fight. The blind effect can disrupt enemy attacks and abilities, making Fenris an excellent choice for countering the weakening effect applied by the soloist Harp. Even though Fenris's damage contribution may not be significant, the utility of his blinding effect is what makes him valuable in this battle, helping your team maintain control and preventing the Harp from weakening your heroes. Oliver is one of the best pets to use in battles against Maestro, especially due to his powerful healing abilities. Both of Oliver's skills focus on restoring health to your heroes, which makes him a perfect counter to the stun effect caused by the soloist Horn, as the stun can only be dispelled through healing. Floria's Embrace, one of Oliver's abilities, shields allies with a magic shroud and restores health when they take physical damage. This ability can heal up to 175,040 health, ensuring that heroes recover quickly after being stunned and remain protected from further damage. Additionally, Pixie Dust targets the hero with the lowest health, healing them for 22,348 health. This consistent healing can play a critical role in keeping your heroes alive, especially during Maestro's tougher phases, and dispelling the soloist Horn's stun effect, allowing your team to remain active and effective in battle. Oliver's role in this fight is vital because of his focus on healing, ensuring that your team can recover from stuns and continue fighting Maestro without interruptions. Merlin is another valuable pet to consider when facing the Asgard boss, Maestro. While Merlin does not provide healing or control effects to counter the soloist Horn's stun or soloist Harp's weakening effects, his skill Magnus Magica can greatly enhance your team's damage output. Merlin creates a magical distortion zone that allows heroes to deal 100% more magic damage to enemies inside the zone, effectively doubling the magic damage of your heroes. The Magnus Magica skill strikes frontline enemies with 62,150 magic damage and generates a magical distortion zone that lasts for 5 seconds. Any enemies caught within this zone take 100% extra magic damage, making Merlin an ideal choice for teams built around magic damage dealers. While Merlin cannot counter the soloist's effects, his ability to amplify magic damage makes him a key player in increasing your overall damage output during Maestro's astral phase, where physical damage is ineffective. By doubling the magic damage dealt, Merlin significantly boosts the effectiveness of your magic heroes, ensuring that they can quickly bring down Maestro during critical moments of the battle. Mara is another valuable pet to consider when facing the Asgard boss Maestro, thanks to her control effect and ability to enhance damage against enemies under certain conditions. Her skill Darkguard deals magic damage and can triple that damage if the enemy is under a negative effect like blind, stun, silence, or charm, making her a potent choice when fighting alongside heroes who apply control effects. While Mara herself doesn't heal or deal heavy damage, her ability to exploit control effects can be a significant advantage when fighting the soloist harp, which weakens your team. Mara's mind control skill allows her to charm an enemy, turning them against their own team for 3 seconds. This control effect is useful in countering the soloist harp, by disrupting the enemy's attacks and abilities, giving your heroes breathing room to focus on dealing damage and recovering from the harp's weakening effects. While Mara doesn't directly increase damage in the way pets like Merlin do, her ability to charm and manipulate enemies makes her a strategic choice in the battle, especially when you need to disrupt enemy actions and counter the soloist harp effectively. By combining Mara's charm and damage-enhancing skills, she ensures your team can stay strong throughout the fight against Maestro. Cain, while a powerful pet in many scenarios, is not an ideal choice for the battle against Asgard boss Maestro. Cain's abilities primarily revolve around physical damage and increasing dodge stats, neither of which are particularly useful in the fight against Maestro. Maestro's astral phase makes him completely immune to physical damage, rendering Cain's offensive contribution ineffective. Additionally, dodge mechanics aren't helpful against Maestro or the soloists, as the primary challenges involve dealing with stuns from soloist horn and weakening effects from soloist harp, which cannot be dodged. Albus stands out as one of the most promising pets to be part of the meta team against the new Asgard boss, Maestro. Albus was already a key pet in the meta team against Osh, and his potential remains high in the battle against Maestro, especially due to his pure damage capabilities. His skills are designed to target the enemy with the highest health, making him extremely effective in battles where dealing high amounts of damage is crucial. Albus's skill Breath of the Ancients deals a massive 243,567 pure damage to the enemy with the highest health. Pure damage is highly effective in bypassing armor and magic defenses, making it a great asset against powerful enemies like Maestro, who may have significant resistances. Since Maestro's astral form makes him immune to physical attacks, pure damage becomes even more valuable. What makes Albus even more potent is his second skill, Concentration, which enhances the Breath of the Ancients ability. As the skill charges for 3 seconds, it accumulates bonus damage based on the total pure damage dealt by the team during the charge. With a 200% damage multiplier, Albus's attack can reach staggering damage levels, especially when paired with other pure damage dealers. Albus is likely to remain a core pet in any meta team aiming to dominate the fight against Maestro, just as he was vital in battles against Osh. Axel is a versatile pet in many situations but is not a good choice for the battle against Maestro. Axel's abilities focus on distributing damage among your team and increasing the healing received from other sources. Deal damage directly, nor do they apply any control effects or healing on their own. Since Axel doesn't provide direct healing, control effects or damage, he isn't the best option for countering Maestro or the soloists. Biscuit is a valuable pet that can play a significant role in battles against the new Asgard boss, Maestro. His skill, Icy Storm, is particularly useful because it deals magic damage in an area of effect, meaning it can hit both Maestro and his hands. Since the hands are vulnerable to O attacks, Biscuit's magic damage can help chip away at multiple targets during the fight. This is especially important when Maestro is in the astral world, where he becomes immune to physical damage. Additionally, Biscuit's mighty snowball ability brings a crucial control element to the battle. The slow effect from this skill can counteract the weakening effects of the soloist harp, giving your heroes a better chance to resist debuffs and maintain their performance in battle. By slowing the enemies, Biscuit helps mitigate the negative effects applied by the harp, allowing your team to stay more effective throughout the fight. With his combination of magic damage and control through the slow effect, Biscuit stands out as a strong support pet, offering key contributions to your overall strategy in facing Maestro and his soloists. In a previous video, we demonstrated that Chorus, despite his ability to counter negative effects, cannot dispel the stun caused by the soloist horn in the fight against the new Asgard boss, Maestro. Chorus's skills are typically reliable in preventing various debuffs such as stuns, silences, and charms, but in this specific case, the stun applied by soloist horn is unique. It can only be removed through healing, making Chorus ineffective for this particular challenge. Due to this limitation, Chorus is not a key pet for the Maestro boss fight and should not be relied upon for countering stuns. Vex is a powerful pet that excels in supporting physical damage dealers, making him a popular choice in many battles. However, when it comes to the fight against the new Asgard boss, Maestro, Vex's abilities do not provide the advantages needed to succeed. Vex's skills focus on physical damage and armor reduction, which are less effective in this fight, due to Maestro's mechanics. One of Vex's skills deals physical damage and temporarily reduces the boss's armor, while another skill converts a hero's basic attacks into pure damage, targeting the enemy with the lowest health. Despite these useful abilities in other battles, they do not align with the requirements for the Maestro boss fight. In conclusion, choosing the right pets is crucial for maximizing your chances of defeating Maestro in the new Asgard boss fight. Pets like Oliver and Biscuit bring valuable healing and control effects to the table, helping to counter the stuns and weakening effects caused by the soloists. Others, like Albus and Merlin, boost your team's damage potential, especially when it comes to dealing magic and pure damage, which is key in defeating Maestro during his astral phase. Avoid pets like Cain and Vex, whose physical damage skills won't be effective against Maestro. Now it's your turn.